Okay, guys. So if you're watching up to this last part of the video, I appreciate because you. I'm not sure if you learned on the first couple of videos that I made, but it only shows that you're interested, and thank you for that. I have been really studying this. I have not mastered it yet. We are on the process of learning it all together, but at least we are starting somewhere. Okay. Now, one part of the mirroring is how to confront and get your way without confrontation. It's basically the ability to disagree without being disagreeable. So it's the ability to disagree without, not being awkward about it, um, not creating a certain tension, so to speak. There are four steps on how to do it, on how to confront and get your way without confrontation. The first one is use a late night FM DJ voice. You, if you've read this book, he has been mentioning this all throughout. Late night FM DJ voice. So he only meant the downward tone, like um, the downward. The I am your boss. I am your boss. I am your boss. There's gonna be a lot of example. Try a lot of sentences, read it by yourself, do the downward tone and do the upward tone. So he only refers to that as the late night FM DJ voice. And then number two, start with I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then number three, you mirror. Number four, silence. At least 4 seconds to let the mirror work its magic on your counterpart. Number five, you repeat. It At first I didn't get that, not until I actually heard this example coming from Chris Voss's student. So this student has a boss. So the student is working for a company, and he has a boss na kind of old school, not really that digital pa. So he's not fond of computers. He wants all copies to be in black and white. I mean, not in black and white, not in an actual paper. Um, Suddenly this his boss came to the student's office, and then he was like, um, let's make two copies of um, all of the paperwork. So si boss pumasok doon sa office, and then suddenly, let's make two copies of all paperworks. And then ito yung reply ni student. Again, this is still how to confront without being confrontational. I'm sorry, two copies. She mirrored. She mirrored. She mirrored in response, remembering not only the digital voice, but to deliver the mirror in an inquisitive tone. So the intention behind the most mirror should be, please help me understand. Every time you mirror someone, they will reword what they've just said, and they will never say it exactly the same way they said it before. Um, so the boss responded, yes, one for us and one for the customer. Okay? So again, the conversation was just, let's make two copies of all the paperworks. Student was like, I'm sorry, two copies? And then the boss replied, yes, one for us and one for the customer. Again, it worked the wonders, because ayan na, nag ano na siya, nag-expound na siya. The student was just mirroring. And then suddenly the student responded, I'm sorry. So you are saying that the client is asking for a copy and we need the copy for internal use? And then suddenly the boss was like, actually, I'll check with the client. They haven't asked for anything, but I definitely want a copy. That's just how I do business, sabi ni boss. Then nagreply si student, absolutely. Thanks for checking. Tas sabi ni student, thanks for checking with the customer. Where would you like to where would you like to store the in-house copy? There's no more space in the file room here. Sabi ni boss, it's fine. You can store it anywhere. And student was like, anywhere? She mirrored again. Ano, anywhere? Okay. And that's with calmness, calm siya. But with concern, anywhere. So, in that case, it caused her boss to take a long pause nung tinanong na anywhere. So, medyo nag-isip. Um, sabi bigla ni boss, as a matter of fact, you can put them in my office. He said with more composure, um, and then suddenly boss was like, I'll get the new assistant to print it for me after the project is done. For now, just create 2 digital backup files. And then, so obviously, no, una, inutusan siya ni boss na magpa-print ng dalawang copy. She ended up not doing it because of her question. You know? Um, una, nakipaghagil, isa na lang daw. Kasi i-check niya muna sa mga customers. Ngayon, nung tinanong anywhere, nagdalawang isip na siya. Sabi niya, anyway, I'll just have the new, her new secretary do the printing for her. Tapos, sabi na lang niya, for now, just create 2 digital backup. So, ibig sabihin, nakastore lang sa mga computer. So, it saved her the work, right? By just really asking the right questions, yung utos ni boss, nawala na. And later that day, her boss emailed and wrote simply, the two digital backups will be fine. So, you see, that's a simple story na on a day-to-day basis na natin pwede ma-encounter. When we actually try to practice mirroring, um, it could change the way we negotiate things. I have not done it yet because I'm still studying it, but definitely, if I come up with something, I probably have been doing it with my client the way I have been closing deals, closing contracts. I probably have been mirroring as well unconsciously. But this time around, since we know how it works, we know how it's done, let's try to practice it. Again, it's going to be awkward in the first couple of tries. But as we go by and really do the mirroring, it will create magic. This will not just change the way you talk to your prospects. Again, I've mentioned it before. This will change the way you discuss things, even haggling. Even haggling. When you try to haggle with some prices, when you try to get what you want, by just asking the right question, by just mirroring, you can unlock those things. Malalim pa siya eh. I'm still on the first part of the book, by the way. I still have to discover a lot of things. But just reading it, mirroring itself, can make wonders. I hope you understand what I'm saying because I know what I'm saying. I just don't know if you guys understood. Please let me know if you have anything. Thanks so much and you have a great day.